Butler.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Madam Deputy Speaker, today does really feel like Groundhog Day. I mean, the government is again pushing through the Coronavirus Act with no scrutiny from this Parliament. And I don't know what it is about this authoritarian act that this government loves to push through. I mean, 18 months ago, the bill was nodded through, understandably in a way, but it was never, ever proportionate, as the Secretary of State has said. It's fast-tracked legislation, and it contained real draconian powers. It contained powers to postpone elections, close borders, detained people not suspected of a crime, ban gatherings, and remove safeguards for disabled peoples. And we are the mother of all parliaments, and we should always have the opportunity to scrutinise government legislation. It is what we are elected to do. And this all-or-nothing approach doesn't wash. I mean, it is wrong. And as a parliamentarian, I want to get my control back. You know, I want my powers back to be able to scrutinise the government. The government should not be the sole decider of legislation. We live in a democracy, not an autocracy. The government should not be making all the rules themselves. On saying that, Madam Deputy Speaker, I must say I am pleased that some of the most draconian parts of this bill have now been expired. I saw a meeting, and I had a meeting with the Minister, and I'm pleased that she listened to my concerns. And Section 51, Schedule 21, the powers relating to potential infectious person, has now been removed. And every single charge under the Schedule 21, as has been said previously, was wrongful. That's 292 charges were incorrect. 292 distressed people who were already distressed during pandemic. We have to make sure that this bill is fit for purpose, and ultimately it isn't fit for purpose. Therefore, it needs to be scrapped, and there needs to be a new bill. And I've already got a bill that was presented to this House, the Coronavirus No. 2 bill. You know, if we were to vote down this bill today, we'll have 21 days to bring forward a new bill. There's one there already ready, oven ready, some might say. But the government has proved, you like that, did you? But it is properly oven ready, ready to go. I mean, this government has proved time and time again that it cannot be trusted. I mean, it's one rule for them, one rule for us. The latest person that we found out who have broken the rules is the Prime Minister himself, whose wife's best friend went round there for Christmas dinner, whereas other people throughout Christmas dined alone. As I say, we have 21 days. We vote down this bill to bring a new bill on the floor of the House. We can do it. We can do it quickly. And I want to kind of make an appeal to the Secretary of State. I congratulate him in his new role, and I want to make an appeal to him. And I'd like the Secretary of State to consider one more vital change at the moment, and I'm urging the government to review every fixed penalty notice issued under the coronavirus and public health regulations, and to establish an appeal mechanism, because at the moment people cannot appeal. Now, the police have processed between March 2020 and June 2021 117,213 fines. And let's not forget, we had no chance to scrutinise when the government raised the fines from £960 to £10,000. And The Guardian revealed that people of colour were 54% more likely to be fined than white people. So I say to colleagues on all sides of the House, we should never be forced into an all-or-nothing approach when it comes to legislation. That is not our job. We are parliamentarians, and we need to scrutinise legislation. 21 days is enough time to consider better legislation. And as we have got a Coronavirus No. 2 Act, which is based on liberties, protect everybody's bill, we can do it. And I've got faith in every single member of this House that we can do it. And can I also just say that I am clear that we need to repeal and replace the Coronavirus Act, not just because it is dangerous in regards to our rights and our liberties, but because it's served the purpose that it was meant to do 18 months ago, but because we must do better. We must learn the lessons. I am part of the Science and Technology Committee. There's a joint report that says that this government has failed on so many occasions. This is an opportunity where we can do better. This is an opportunity where this government can do better. And I say, Madam Deputy Speaker, let's do better, not just for us, but for the country.